Long ago, the Israelites lived in Egypt, but they were not free. Pharaoh, the king of Egypt, forced them to work as slaves, building his cities and carrying heavy loads every day. The people cried out to God for help, and God heard their cries. God chose a man named Moses to lead his people to freedom. At first, Moses was afraid, but God promised to be with him. So Moses went to Pharaoh and said, "Let my people go." But Pharaoh refused again and again. Then God sent mighty signs upon Egypt, frogs, flies, darkness, and many more, until finally, Pharaoh became afraid and told Moses, "Take your people and leave." The Israelites quickly packed their things and marched out of Egypt with joy. For the first time in many years, they were free. But soon, Pharaoh changed his mind. He gathered his soldiers and powerful chariots and chased after the Israelites. When the Israelites reached the edge of the Red Sea, they were trapped. The water was in front of them, and Pharaoh's army was behind them. The people were terrified. They cried to Moses, "Why did you bring us here to die in the wilderness?" But Moses stood firm and said, "Do not be afraid. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord." Then God told Moses to stretch out his staff over the sea. Moses obeyed, and a great wind began to blow. The waters of the Red Sea rose high on both sides like towering walls, and a dry path appeared in the middle. The Israelites walked through the sea on dry ground, children, elders, families, everyone, safe between the walls of water. When Pharaoh's soldiers tried to follow, God told Moses to stretch out his hand again. As he did, the waters fell back into their place. The sea closed over the Egyptian army, and they were swept away. On the other side, the Israelites lifted their voices in joy. They sang songs of praise to God for delivering them from danger. Moses' sister, Miriam, took a tambourine and led the women in dancing, singing, "Sing to the Lord, for he has triumphed gloriously." From that day, the Israelites knew that God was with them. He had saved them with power, and he would guide them to the promised land.